Hello and welcome to the kingdom. I'm the Duke, also known as DUKeNATOR. We are playing Valheim Mistlands. This is a Let's Build series. And today we are going to continue to build on our kitchen for our main base. As you remember, we did a few things already, but we are not finished, not by far. So there's still a couple of things that we're going to need to do today. And one of the things that my brain has been working on since the last recording is this little space for the storage down here. It's just feels a little bit too small, claustrophobic for me a little bit. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to extend this floor over here, maybe 2 more foundation blocks, and then I'm going to break all of this down and just move it over one, basically, just to give myself a little bit more space in here and see if I can get the flowing working a little bit better than what it is at the moment. Also, I was thinking about this pillar that is right in the middle. I might move it to the sides a little bit and add another one to this side. So instead of the 1, maybe 2, I'll see about that, because at the moment it is basically right in the middle of this one. So if I put a pillar here, then it correlates with those pillars here at the back and the other one over here. And I also want to do a little bit of work on the outside, especially the roof, front end I need to finish. And later on, as you can see, there's a rune stone just in front of the kitchen. So I was thinking of maybe putting down a few bushes and benches or whatever, just to make this area a little bit nicer. So I'm glad you can join me. Please like the video if you like it. If you want to, you can subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notifications on when my new episodes gets released, and also share it if you see fit. But for now, just sit back, enjoy, and let's see how far we get. If we finish the kitchen in time, then we're going to take on Bonemass as well. So enjoy. welcome back. This is as far as I can go, I think, for the moment in my kitchen. It is, of course, not 100% done. As you can see, there still needs to be lighting on the outside. But we did extend the roof a little bit, gave it a little bit more of a depth look when you come up to it. And added some circling core lights on the inside, over there, over here as well. I've changed the names for the storages to include a lot more things. Each one now has its own storage, so I'm not going to put carrots, turnips and onions all into vegetables. It now comes with its own storage. Also, I'm planning on breaking through this wall. I still have some plans in terms of my bees, and I think I want to go through this way to get to the bees. Then at the back here I did a little bit of extra room, as I said in the beginning. I might also add some names for each storage on this side as well. And over here I just placed a little bit of decoration that fits the kitchen. So over here I'll probably have a path going to the stone bridge that I've built. And yeah. So far so good, but as I said, it's not completely finished yet. I've also moved over all of my meals and all of my resources that I had in terms of that comes in the kitchen. So the raspberries and blueberries and mushrooms and honey and stuff is over here already. But now it is time to take on bone mass. So I've decided to make some silver and obsidian arrows. I'm going to use both, but I'm not going to use any silver armor or weapons. I'm just going to keep the iron armor and weapons that I currently have. So the obsidian and silver is just going to be for the arrows. Let me just drop off this resources and the fish as well. Should be on this side. There we go. And I've got some extra poison resistance that I've crafted, just to make sure I've got enough for taking on bone mass. So resistance, potions, there we go. So I'm just going to craft my arrows, get ready, and I will see you back at Bonemass. So here we are at the Bonemass portal. I'm going to go through and travel over there now. I had to wait about 2 days to get some stamina potions as well. But I am finally ready. Now I've set up my area a little bit. You will see at the back of the skull where you summon him, I have raised the ground a little bit just to get me access to the top of the skull. So this is how I basically take on bone mass. I just hit him with my bone arrows from up here. It takes longer because you don't do blunt damage with the bow. But yeah, that's how I do it. So let's spawn him in and go through the fight. I'll speed it up for you because it is going to take a long time, but I'll bring you back when the fight ends again.
links for you.
Okay, welcome back. My bow just made it. I only realized a little bit late that I've switched over to the obsidian arrows and we're not using the silver arrows anymore. But I got through it, just getting rid of the last mobs and got myself the trophies. So yeah, when you jump back up onto the skull, it is a pretty easy fight. You just need to keep an eye on your poison resistance meat that you have to reapply as soon as that runs out, and then just check your health, because if you're a second too late and you are poisoned, your health goes down pretty quickly. But that's Bonemass done and dusted, so I can finally move on to Modo now. Get some more... Oh, this came to the wrong place. I'll need to change that. It's supposed to come out here. Anyways, let's just put up the... There we go. The trophy for Bonemass is up, done and dusted. I'm just quickly going to change the portal on the other side because it goes back to the wrong place. Boss Bonemass, wrong one. There we go. So that's Bonemass done and dusted, and we are also just about finished with the kitchen. I still need some iron, so I'll need to go back to the swamp to gather some more iron. Because there's still some things that I want to do. As you can see, I've been upgrading or adding stuff again as I was waiting. Over here as well, I've added some stairs, and there's some places where I can put down some more plants or bushes, whatever, like I've done over here. It looks a little bit greener now and better, I think. So yeah, as we quickly head back to the kitchen. I still need iron, as I said. There's still some things that needs to be done, but I think it is coming along pretty nicely. I even managed to free place these lights, so you can see that the iron is almost like it's curling around the wooden post from the door, which I think just looks absolutely amazing. So that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it and caught some tips or maybe some inspiration, and I hope to see you next time. Enjoy.